Hello everybody, my name is Ken Senpai and welcome back to another episode of Doki Literature Club. Last episode, these girls were being real bitches to each other. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, now we're hanging out with Yuri. Not natsuki, but okay, Yuri's fine. I'd like to know a little more about her. Let's begin the story. Basically, it's about this rather camp that was turned into a human excavation prison, and the people trapped have this trend that turns them into killer machines that lust for blood. Whoa, that's pretty cool. But fantasy gets even worse. Fantasy gets even worse, and they start breeding people by cutting up their limbs and access them to. Oh, that might be a little bit of spoiler, but anyway, I'm already into it. The book, I mean. Not me, apparently. Okay, I got you, Yuri. Nothing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Genji? No, it's not. It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and well, on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Whoa! I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're just being fucking weird. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole Did it say it makes her whole body feel good or something? That she gets pleasure out of it? It went too fast for me. I kind of forgot to pay attention in other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The less I can do is listen. That's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, you might as well get started reading it, right? Whoa, yes. Whoa. Game fucking glitching. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Da. Let me just get the book. I quickly filled the book that I had put on my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I skip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little... Appreciate. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with people, someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up just disturbing you or anything. Alright? Alright. I opened the book and started the paragraph. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her pressure over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but it feels it's somewhat comfortable. Here he is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her book. I glare over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You go too fast till I can read. I'm sorry. If I can go back to them, that'd be great. But no. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean it. I'm sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of us. I'm suppose so. Until Yuri timely closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh my god, they're touching shoulders. Holy shit. Call the police. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay. It's fair. I got some time with Yuri, apparently. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her finger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way I can turn a page and Yuri says it's under the thumb after it flips over her side. But holding it like this, we're having even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted. I glared over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Oh, she's looking at us. It's adorable. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to read the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own way. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feeling like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently and go on the page, and it went over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, don't be ridiculous. This is a character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking that the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Shouldn't talk about that dude, I suppose. I don't know. She kinda have like not this hair. You know, she has purplish black hair. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So don't know why that came into my head. Hey, are you feeling alright? You've been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little... By breathing, Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if it feel her heart beating. I didn't even notice. Really? You didn't even notice your heart was racing. Anyway, it's fine. I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Kenji? Did something happen just now? I had no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make my 2-year-old note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Wow. Wonder if I would hang out with Natsuki, what would that do? So let's go with Natsuki. Because poem was for her. Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last one. What? And again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be more completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really different from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instead, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I wasn't trying never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. So you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Totally different. I don't know what the fuck this says. Kenji? Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why didn't you run it? Do you like Yuri more? No. I think you're better off not assisting with her. Safe with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Kenji, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me make me go home cry? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. I'm sorry. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? She fucking snapped her neck. Thought she was normal. Hi again, Kenji. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. I'm just not gonna talk about what fucking Natsuki did. What? Oh shit. You never know. Want to share what you write for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Muku. Alright. Great job, Kenji. I was going, oh, my head, It's your wonderful. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I'm underestimating you. It's a sin for me to keep everyone's expression low. So that's why it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it works anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Hey, I picked Natsuki's cute shit. I don't want writing that fools of imaging and shimmery. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally different from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get an impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time to her own head that is probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she's getting so happy when she treat with a lot of kindness. I don't think she used to know anything like that. She must be really starving for social interaction. So I don't blame her for coming a little strongly. Did I see something? I think it's because of fucking earlier. Like earlier. I think if she gets too similar, she ends up withdrawing more looks for a long time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Alrighty. I'm sorry for being late. And no need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all that time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Moku. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now, right? Now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Save me. The color they want. Bright, beautiful. Floating, expanding, red, green, and unless common of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Won't greeting for me. Sending king's screeching price since conscience like playing. That's great. It's a great poem. Sorry, I know it's kind of stern. I'm just trying to well, never mind. There's no point to explaining. Anyway, here's Moko writing tips for today. Sometimes you find yourself face a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when who am I talking to? You're talking to me. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please tell me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I guess go with Yuri now. Natsuki fucking acted weird. My fucking favorite girl. Guess we're going with her route a bit, I guess. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you're writing for today. Da. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. Da. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Oh girl, you like me. Stop. Here, the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A noticing wheel turns an axle. Pretty bother. Falling sky. Seven hole. My God, I can't read cursive. A duck slip in another world. A tiny note tries a little trick. Nope. Great poem. I can't read it. Doesn't really matter what it's about. Mine has been a little hyping lately, so I had to take it out of our pen. Your pen. That's a pen. Fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Okay, what did I just say? Da. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? I am not talking as myself. It's great. You can keep the poem, though. I keep the poem. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah, sure. A dream. I was wandering an Aspen warehouse at night. I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its cells and walls, beyond the deep dark blackness. My steps were quickly in order to hurry to the other side or the wall another thing. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of infinite width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before I crashed into a warm water. Finding out which way was up, I submerged myself. The air was harmonious and the sound of my vision was completely absorbed by the dark. With one hand I could feel the metal wall of the construct. My lungs were already getting tired. Wow, okay. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. I don't really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a friend of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Kenji joined and we're starting with new club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become competent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is only real challenge to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to consider an offer club. More members will just mean everyone gets noisy and more difficult to manage. Aski, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. You don't want to share your position with as many people as you can. It's pressing them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be the place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. I should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. We don't want to leave. I want to leave. That's why we should work hard and pull something together for the festival, even if something small. Right, Kenji? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Kenji to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Moku. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talks until Kenji joined. As for me, I just like to be better here than I do at home. And Kenji isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are finding like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Da da da. Moku is clear, taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Kenji want to get more members too. Right? Da da da. Da da da. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I shown as much admin as Moku wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to resume the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why didn't I think that everyone here saw the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Kenji, why do you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, this is not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even giving a chance not to join. Moku sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Da da da. Now you done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? No. It's a bit rude, though. It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Moku wants to take it away from me. She's not talking anything anyway. No, Kenji. It's not the same. I won't be the same with the decision she wants to take. If I want that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, the lead is for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Da da da. Oh no, my waifu! As I said that she's gonna die. I hope not. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have another option on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that and brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet this club is right now. And I'm just happy with here. But still, I'm the vice president. I'm not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I would. I should do my best to consider everyone's position and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Kenji? If I have an option to go with Natsuki, I would. Give me that option. What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri responds to the same question as Moku. I didn't given a indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for me, everyone is getting along, and for the club to prove something that you cannot get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place of death. I see. You really agree with you. Each member comes up with their own qualities in this special way. Is your eye bleeding? Which each change in member is identified to have the whole as a whole will change you. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of our comfort zone once in a while. So if it would like to help Natsuki Moku with the festival, then I'm going on your side as well. Alright. Oh, maybe we all can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, I know things are a little awkward yet today, but I feel like the decision is to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Moku. I won't do everything I can do to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it tomorrow. Shall we go home, Kenji? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Kenji before we leave. I just see what he thinks of his time here and all that. That's important to me as president. Da-da-da. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't... Okay. I trust your judgment, Moku. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. What are you gonna talk to me about? Moku waves as Yuri exits. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Kenji, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is to everything, and Yuri being a little bit on you. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Okay. Weird. You know what I mean. But it's weird because it's all the time you've been here. Hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. No, I spent a lot of time with you, don't worry. Are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. Doki. Pink. Ribbon. Love. Dream Day. Chocolate. Puppy. What the fuck is that? Vanilla. Anime. Lucky. Childhood. Play. Prove. Smile. Music. wonderful. Party. Dance. Awesome. Cute. Who was that? I have no idea. I guess, was that Moku? Was she trying to be in there? Hi, Kenji. I've been waiting for you. Well, she's happy. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea for today. Moku. I told you not to. Is she really late again? Free as usual, not asking. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. It just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look. You did something about yesterday. I was just a little more hesitant than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing tomorrow. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be a nice time this time. So, more to add to my harem. Natsuki? Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Da-da-da. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Where our piano? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determined, but I guess passive. I mentioned me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Kenji, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Kenji's already in a novel, and we're reading together. Aren't we glad I've already gotten him into literature, Moku? I suppose. I was just... What the fuck am I doing? Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Is she a yandere? Holy shit, she's a yandere. What did I put myself into? Thank you for understanding, Moku. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks for very much. If there is one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention of yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way out for the closet. I follow and watch her in a small water patch from the shelf, and kind of with a... Can you hold for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also the electric cord. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and she sets the keyline down in the teacher's desk. I suddenly watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contains her speaking manner. Then because of her long legs, Yuri appears oblivious. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It wouldn't take that long. Picture in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for a misunderstanding. Da. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her back? I'm bored just waiting here. I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be near the water fountain. I'll start heading down the hall. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp intent, like someone is sucking the air through her teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peep around it. Yuri? I'm back. Why did I pick Yuri? I didn't want Yuri. I want Natsuki. I'm playing that I have a fucking yandere on my hands. Thank you for your patience. Kenji, do you like long tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the key into 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this probably, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri finishes the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. She uses tea leaves. Ooh, she uses real tea leaves. Tea leaves are good than like grounded up tea, but it's just me. Used to get that a lot when I was a kid. Drink that when I was a kid, or just younger. Enough talking about myself. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was leading it to show. And you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself in a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. You just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Kenji. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'm watching Yuri pour a cup of tea for us. Kenji, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can't read with my back against the wall, then bending over on the desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No wonder. No worries. I just have back pain fairly quietly as I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It most likely because I'm your postures, right? Anyways, hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I have a view from the bag. It has some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it's go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. This is a weird episode. I want a natsuki. I pick natskis, but I always get Yuri. As if in synth we assist at the same reading posture as last time, each holding half of the book. Exactly this time. My body are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to force on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less appreciated, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri's hand me my teacup. Holding it with my hand is not holding the book. I end up in a posture that makes me even harder to. Cause now I need to worry about making sure I don't touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intent reading expression, and I can only pressure to whirl around has fade away. I can use all of my willpower to force on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fin with the chocolate wrapped. Oh, sorry. I prepared to let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get sent on the page. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Apparently I'm doing Yuri in this type of thing. That's great. Did I want it, Yuri? Yuri opens the book with both hands. Okay, I'm gonna end the episode here. This weird fucking episode. If you like this episode, like and subscribe. You know, if you thought it was weird, just say what the fuck in the comments. Or anything like that. Because of Natsuki broke her neck and all that. And if you think that I should be with Natsuki now than Yuri, then you're right, I should be with Natsuki. But it is fine, I suppose. I think I can manage a yandere, I think. I hope. I'm probably gonna end up dead. But, I hope you liked this video. I'll see you in the next video.